Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Look, you're overreacting as usual.
That's not what I'd call it. Daphne has put her heart and soul into that business.
Should be compensated.
Oh, great. A lot of good that's going to be when she's evicted.
Look, the deal's not even finalised yet. We're taking over the whole building, not just the coffee shop. It's not even set yet.
Then tell Daphne.
She'll be notified when the time's right. Until then, I expect this to remain confidential.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Look, it's Rosemary's wish, not mine. We don't want our competitors to know everything we're doing.
If you think I'm going to keep quiet about this, you are crazy. Daphne is my best friend.
Suit yourself. There's plenty of other jobs around, and plenty of secretaries.
Why don't you just renovate and then she can keep her lease?
Because it's not what Rosemary wants. Look, Daphne's been having a hard enough time making ends meet. We want a manager in there, some new ideas. She'll be doing herself a favour by getting out while the going's good.
I always thought the first rule in business was never underestimate your opponent. Daphne has worked too hard on that business to turn her back on it now.
Yeah, well, she'll be out as soon as the lease expires.
Well, you'll do what?
Look, we intend on developing the whole building. There's going to be scaffolding, limited access, jackhammers, everything.
I don't believe you can do this to someone you supposedly call a friend.
Zoe, you just think this through very carefully. Because in the general scheme of things, you're just a secretary. You talk and you walk.
And remember when that little blowout caused the entire 6-car pile-up, and then that other car span out into the road?
Bradley, enough. Come on, brush your teeth and get ready for bed.
But I want a drink.
I'll do as you're told, Bradley.
No, I want a drink.
You've been drinking all day, Des.
Huh?
We seem to have a slight problem here.
You got a... Sorry.
She wants me to go to bed and I want a drink.
Well, I reckon your mum might have a point there. You see, we can't take you out on these special outings like the Speedway if you're not going to do what you're told. And kiss your mum goodnight and drive off to bed, eh?
Can I wear my hat?
Can you... Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll be in a minute. Mwah. Oh, dear, whose idea was the Speedway?
Bradley had a good time.
You've certainly got a knack with him.
Yeah, he's a good kid underneath.
It's funny. Sometimes I can't help wondering, how things might have turned out.
What, with you and me?
In Perth. Oh, if your mother hadn't have said her piece.
I reckon we would have gone great guns. I would have proposed. You might have accepted. Then we would have been hit by a natural catastrophe. Something like an earthquake.
You're a nutcase, you know that.
Yeah.
Any girl would be lucky to marry you.
Pity no one told Daphne.
It's her loss.
No, just talking about it. I don't know. The more I analyse it, the more foggy it gets. She was the most perfect woman in the world, and I shot through.
You idiot.
Every morning I stand in front of the mirror and I shave. Every morning I just kick myself.
Sorry it's so late, but could I talk to Jim, please?
Yes, do come in.
Zoe.
Oh, disturbed your dinner. I feel dreadful.
I'd hardly call a tuna sandwich dinner.
I just walked in myself.
Well, if you'll excuse me, Miss Marple is about to name the murderer.
Oh, I've read that one. Wasn't it, Sorry.
Good night.
No.
No.
So, what is the major catastrophe?
Who told you? Well, I mean, it's not really a problem. See, there's this friend of mine.
A friend?
Yes, this friend with a problem.
Go on.
See, she works for a company who's about to do something that might hurt another friend. Am I making any sense? Well, this friend's problem is she doesn't know who to be loyal to.
Why don't we talk in plain English? What's Paul up to?
Who said this has anything to do with Paul?
Zoe, I'm quite prepared to help you, but I need to know the full facts.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll go and sleep on it. That's a good idea. And And if my friend still needs help and I can't help her, well, I'll come to you for advice. Sorry for disturbing your tuna.
Well, you can make up for it. Dinner tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, okay, great.
I'll pick you up at 7.
On one condition. You forget all the dumb stuff I was just talking about. Gotta fly. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you, sir. Good night. One thing I've always meant to ask you, how did you and Des meet in Perth?
I spilled punch on him. Accidentally, of course. Des was a bit of a wallflower in those days.
Shy.
Oh, very. We were at a party and Des was standing in a corner doing an impression of a pop line. So I asked him to dance.
And that's when the two of you
Spilled the punch. Yeah. Anyway, we ended up having this mad teenage romance, and then Eileen came into it. She didn't think I was good enough for her Desmond.
Yeah, but she couldn't stop you from seeing him, could she?
Don't you bet on it. You know what she did? She even went and talked to my parents. Anyway, they finally moved out of town later on, and that was that.
Oh, I didn't realise.
So now you know.
Well, what about Bradley's father? How'd you meet him?
It's not something I talk about very often. I suppose I was just young and not too streetwise.
Sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind you asking. It's just that I'd rather forget about it, that's all.
I understand. Oh, my God, look at the time. I haven't done a thing to my hair. Morning.
Morning.
Ta-da!
Oh, well, what's this?
It's a surprise for you. Is Bradley awake?
Yeah, he's snoring his little head off. Too much excitement last night.
Oh, I'll wake him later. Here you go.
You are spoiling me, and I like it.
Good.
I should give you more money for the housekeeping.
Des, about tonight. Are you sure you don't mind looking after Bradley?
Oh, well, I said no worries.
Oh, good. I think Paul wants to take me somewhere ritzy.
Go for it.
Oh, I'd rather it was just a pizza. I haven't got anything to wear. Anyway, he's lucky to have me at all, isn't he?
Absolutely. Listen, why don't you splurge out and buy yourself a new dress?
Des, I couldn't.
Andrea, I'm a bank manager. Unconditional finance is a very rare, if not unique, occurrence. Now go on, take the money.
I told Zoe you were one in a million.
Hi.
Well, don't let your eggs get cold.
Oh, no.
Now here comes a little ray of sunshine.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
So I'll ask the first totally unbiased passerby I can find. Excuse me, miss, we're conducting a survey and we would like to know what you think of this.
Well,
Too loud, maybe?
No, I think the lime green and the yellow looks great.
but does it grab you? Zoe, I need to know. If it doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Now, what's this if business? Of course it's going to work.
Do you think it'll bring new customers to the shop?
I don't see why not.
That's all I need to know. If I can prove I can attract more customers, then they'll have to renew my lease. Wouldn't be fair not to.
They're not always fair, Daph. I better hurry. You know what Paul's like when I'm late. Bye.
Just quietly, folks. As a vote of confidence, I'd give that zilch out of 10. Oh, grand! What a surprise.
Pleasant one, I hope. May I come in?
Of course.
Very impressive.
Yeah, well, it's a start. Suppose if it's too flashy, the clients think I'm ripping them off.
I see.
Have a seat. You want some coffee?
Thank you. No, thank you.
So, how's everything at home?
Oh, motoring along. Hasn't been quite the same since you moved out, though, of course. So I was wondering if you'd like a home-cooked meal sometime this week. Lucy's been pestering me for ages to ask you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, I mean, sure, why not?
Tonight?
Oh, I can't, Gran. I've already got a dinner date with Andrea Townsend.
Des's friend.
Yeah, she seems a nice lady. Well, she's uncomplicated enough, and that's the essential criteria these days.
Oh, some other time, then.
So, how's your little empire going?
You mean home, James? Well, in a word, quiet. In 2 words, deathly quiet.
Oh, Gran. Oh, and I remembered how you were saying word of mouth was so important when we first started talking about it.
Now, that seems to be the stumbling block.
Yeah, just a minute. I'll help you out there. Yeah, these are favoured clients. These guys may need a limo. I mean, if you give them a good discount and good service, she'll get the ball rolling.
Oh, are you sure they won't mind?
No, they won't mind. In fact, mention the name, can't hurt.
Oh, I suppose not.
Oh, let me know how it goes.
Thank you.
And about time, too.
Hi, Mrs. Daniel.
Hello, Zoe.
Small accident.
Yeah, I'll just forget about the shoe for the moment and put on some coffee.
Oh, not for me. I'm going to start working on these. So give me a call this afternoon. I know a little man who can fix that for next to nothing.
Oh, I hope so. Only bought them the other day.
Thanks for dropping by, Gran.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks again for these.
Good. See you soon. Something tells me we ought to have another little chat about image.
I said I'm sorry. Maybe a talk's a good idea.
Look, if it concerns what you accidentally stumbled across yesterday, forget it.
But I can't just
Zoe.
stand by.
I said forget it. Now go and do some work.
Got all sorts of things, you know. And he comes in and he says to the guy, give us a hanger, would you? Give us a coat hanger. He said, that's not a divining rod, that's a coat hanger. And then the other guy says to him,
Now I know why all my shirts are so wet.
oh, you've heard it.
Once or twice.
Excuse me, can I have a word with my silent partner?
Help yourself.
Just developing good PR.
Well, how would you like to develop a black eye, Clive? I've warned you, mate.
Won't happen again.
But look, apart from anything else, this guy's not some country bumpkin, Clive. He can smell a con merchant a mile off. Look, your time would be far better spent trying to impress him with something that really counts. Like some good old-fashioned hard yakka.
Point taken.
Yeah? Well, I hope so, Clive. Because I don't intend to warn you again. You get me?
Yep.
Good. Now, this thing here is a shovel.
Shovel.
Right? And the sharp bit here is for digging.
Gotcha. Right.
I'm grateful to Paul for these contacts. I think I might approach them by letter.
His idea?
No, mine. He seemed to be very pleased to help me. Oh, Jim is so cynical. Paul's still feeling his way. He enjoys wielding some authority.
Yes, so he tells me.
Yes, he can be a bit of a taskmaster.
No, I think the word you're searching for is tyrant.
I thought we were calling for a temporary truce.
Sorry?
Here we are. Salad a la Daphne for 2.
That looks interesting.
Oh, and your tickets. 1 each.
Entitles the bearer to 1 chance in the great pancake competition.
We put all the tickets in a barrel and draw 2 contestants.
Contestants?
For the pancake bake-off.
Oh, well, you see, Helen's a special, so she'll win hands down.
But only if her name's drawn from the barrel.
Ah, there's the rub. The more tickets, the more chances, right?
That's the idea.
Brilliant.
You think? It seems to be attracting a lot of interest. Clive says all businesses need a gimmick.
Rearguard action to save the lease, is that it?
Seems to be working. You've got their curiosity anyway.
He's hoping. Zoe says she's even going to plait her hair, says we've got everything crossed.
Sounds like Zoe. Have you seen her today?
Yeah, this morning. I didn't talk to her much, though. She seemed a little flustered.
Did she give a reason?
No, not really.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I've got a fair idea what it's about.
Well, that's what I call hard work.
I can't stop, mate. Got to get this lot finished before the truck brings more.
Oh, what a shame. I was just going to shout you lunch.
Lunch?
Yeah, maybe a couple of nice cool drinks.
Oh, sorry, mate. I had to take a rain check. Mate. Can't work with a full stomach. Plus, we're behind schedule anyway.
Okay. Don't say I didn't ask. Listen, if you change your mind, I'll be in the restaurant.
Wouldn't kill us, you know. Prawn cocktail, cold beer to wash away.
Clive.
Just a suggestion.
We've got an agreement.
Okay. Hang on.
Ow! Oh, strength, mate. I'm sorry. Here, give us a look. Take it easy. Mate, you can have a hell of a bruise.
Close your hand.
Ow!
Well, there's no bones broken.
Yeah, well, I'll get a doctor.
I am a doctor. I'll never operate again.
God, that's your left hand. You're right-handed.
So? How do you think I get my gloves on? With my teeth?
You've given up medicine anyway.
I'll get some ice.
was deliberate.
It was an accident. It's lucky the ground had some give in it.
Oh, now I get sympathy. I'm going to sue for workers' comp.
Who from? You're self-employed.
Yeah? Well, then I order myself 1 hour rest and recreation, starting now. Carry on.
Anyone home?
Don't do that!
Bradley, I hate to sound like an unreasonable parent, but they are our only expensive champagne glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't you put them down?
I'm being
There's a good
careful.
bloke. Yeah, I know, and I'm very tired, so let's put them down, eh? Careful.
Well,
Don't
do that!
it's my new dress.
I like it.
You look pretty good, man.
Pretty snazzy.
I hope Paul thinks so.
Hey, look, don't go overboard. It is just dinner.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, well, I guess you know what you're doing.
Well, we did agree to live our own lives, didn't we?
Yep, we did.
And I love you for looking after Bradley.
Yeah, actually, I thought we might go outside and kick the footy around before it gets dark.
Yeah!
Oh, if Mum calls, tell her to call me back soon. Apparently she tried to call today, but I was out at lunch.
She rang from Perth.
Yeah, she told Danny she was cutting short a holiday and coming home. Oh, and apparently she made a point of saying g'day to you, and she's looking forward to see you again. Come on, Bruiser. See ya.
And it seems reasonable to expect that once the lease on the coffee shop expires, we'll be able to acquire the property without undue problems. All tenants have been notified, and we expect no trouble there. Trusting this is satisfactory, I remain yours truly, etc., etc. If you can get that off to Rosemary as soon as possible.
I'll type it in the morning. I'd like to get home on time tonight.
Good point. I'm busy myself. I'm looking forward to quite a pleasant evening.
So much for a conscience.
What?
Well, it beats me how you can do this to Daphne and be so cold-blooded about it. She's supposed to be a friend.
Yes, but this is business. If there was any other way...
Sure.
I'm telling the truth. I do like Daphne. But this is what Rosemary wants, and what Rosemary wants, Rosemary gets.
You're always bragging about how you call the shots around here. You're not your own boss at all.
Look, we all have to answer to someone. And the sooner you come to terms with that, the better off we'll both be.
What about friendship?
Hello, Mum. It's me, Andrea. Oh, I was wondering how you were. We haven't talked for a while. Okay. I wanted to know if Eileen Clarke had been in touch. She has. You didn't tell her anything, did you? Thanks.
Here we are.
No cashews.
Sorry.
Everything else all right, though, isn't it? Afternoon paper, perhaps?
Oh.
Actually, that's not a bet. I'll pass.
Smart man, Clive.
Come on, Shane. It's not my fault disaster struck. Good thing I don't bear grudges.
It was an accident. Look, I don't reckon there's that much wrong with your rotten hand.
Yeah, well, we can't be too careful, can we? 2 days, maybe 3, and I'll be right as rain.
You can work with your other hand.
And risk that too. Isn't it bad enough you may have damaged me permanently? I could have been a great surgeon.
Here we go. Afternoon paper.
Thanks, sunshine.
Listen, mate. If you're not interested in helping with this job at Lassiter's, neither am I.
But you can't just walk out.
2 days, Clive, and if that hand of yours isn't better by then, you can find yourself another partner.
Half time, okay? The world doesn't revolve around you two. Now, would someone mind explaining what this is all about?
Oh, Zoe was here before. She wanted to talk to you.
Well, what was it about? Was it important?
I don't know.
Well, that's good, Bradley. Yeah, it's got me beat. I mean, first she's all keyed up with this date with Paul, and then she runs to her room complaining of a migraine.
Andrew's going out with Paul.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't want to check on her in case she's still asleep.
What time is he meant to be here?
You tell me.
How about 30 seconds? He's on his way up the drive now.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay. I'll talk to him.
Oh, great, thanks.
Oh, it's you. Who you had a date?
Later.
Oh, is Andrea in?
Well, sort of. Look, Paul, before you go in, there's something I have to get off my chest.
Oh, look, if it's about work, I'm not interested.
Well, tough. Look, some things are important to me, Paul, like friends.
Zoe.
And you can't fire me because I resign. Look, I think it's only fair of me to tell you that I can't... Look, I can't let Daphne go to the wall without trying to warn her. Look, I don't care what you think. I'm going to tell her now.
Zoe!